Let's see, we're broadcasting to both right there. And then you'll see when people come on. And then somebody just came on.
Let me mute my phone. My phone will be beeping while we're...
Let us know when you jump on. Sherry Lynch, how are you?
Hi, Sherry. Seems like we were just talking.
It does seem like we were just talking. Hello, Carla.
TL18.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Ann. Hi, Beverly. Christina, welcome.
Welcome. Thanks
How's
for
everybody's
joining us.
week going? It's January. Third week of January's almost over, Joan.
I know.
I don't know.
And it's only been cold for like 1 or 2 days, really. I mean, Kansas cold. I mean, Florida cold. They would be freezing up here.
Yeah.
But we're above freezing, so we're kind of like, oh, I just need a scarf.
Hi, Ruth. How are you tonight? Hi, Diane. Hi, Sharon.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, Karen. Tom, how are you, sir?
Hi, Tom.
Wanted to log on early just in case we were doing the pre-show. So something funny there, Tom. Actually, we got flagged by YouTube because
we were playing
a song in the background. So
yes.
We got a copyright violation there, which on accident. So definitely our fault.
Sorry about that.
Let's see, Louise. Yep, it's cold out.
Yeah, it got cold again. It's supposed to get cold again, right? And then warm up for the
game, yeah.
The big game, right?
Yeah, the big game, the championship.
Hi,
Kathy.
Not as edge of the seat as the last game.
In our favor, of course.
In our favor, of course.
Unless you're a Bengals fan, and then, hey, what can I say? Hi, Karen. How are you?
Well, I would say change teams.
So Anna hasn't seen the blocks yet.
Should be out there.
We can put a link in there. Hi, Peggy. How are you? Hi, Miranda.
Yep, if you go to the top of the webpage, there is a link to...
That really wasn't her question. Her question was she hasn't seen any of them sewn out yet.
Oh. Well, I do have some catching up to do.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
I have 2 AccuQuilt projects going right now, and it's a lot of sewing.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Carol. Nancy. Seems like we just saw you, too. Hi, Peggy. Robert, write a song. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to do a song. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, guys. Hi, Karen. How are you? Well, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, so we are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and qhq2.com. And we have announcements.
We have announcements?
Lots of announcements. It's my favorite 4-letter F word. Free. There is a new free virtual embroidery event. This is from OSD, and that is Thursday, February 3rd at 11 a.m. That's an online event. Look for sign-up details on the website for that soon. New class. This one is going to fill up quick. I think, is this one on the website? The Table Runner Club. Mm-hmm. It is on the website. Don't wait. There's a lot of excitement about this one. It's the Table Runner Club. So we're going to do 9 classes once a month. And they're seasonal table runners. There's a book, and we're all going to sew them along together. So cost is $25 per class or $200 for 9 classes.
Bernadine, welcome. Hey, Amber.
Welcome. Beginning quilt piecing. So if you're new to quilting, class is April 1st through the 22nd. $60 for 4 classes. And that's with Stephanie too. Beginning quilting, which is with the walking foot. And that's 4 classes for $60. That one is April 29th through May 20th. So if you take the first class, you can quilt it in the second class.
Hi, Carol. How are you? Right?
New, Vicky's going to teach this one. Diamond Skill Builder Quilt by Hoop Sisters. Does she have that?
Yeah,
We'll do it. We'll do that one on show and tell here in a minute. We have a lot to show you. That one is going to be $280. That's 7 classes, and that includes the Designs CD Fabric Stabilizer. Not sure about the stabilizer. We'll have to get more information on that. It might include the kit.
Judy's on here. She may pipe in. So.
Okay.
Hi, April. How are you tonight?
Let's Serge 1. This has just been an awesome class.
Yeah.
Everybody who has taken this has fell in love with their serger. If you're a new serger owner, if you just purchased one, or if you've had one in the closet for a long time, that one is going to go April 2nd through May 21st. What?
Oh, hey.
Hey. Kimberbell Club, February 12th, 2020. $25 per class or $250. I think that's prorated because we've already had one class. So, and that's from Claudette. She taught her first class on that last weekend, wasn't it?
Yep, I think she's doing Embroidery Club.
I think she's going to do Embroidery Club as well.
That'll be a lot of fun.
That'll be a lot of fun for Bernina.
Yeah. Well, you got a nice comment from the Sew Club. Hi, Joan. Thank you so much for your videos. They've been a real inspiration to me and my sewing journey.
Oh, great. I'm so glad to hear that. Stick with me. I'll teach all my tricks and shortcuts.
Somebody wants to know what these rainbow fabrics are behind you, because they look interesting on the video, how the lines go across.
Let's grab a good one. These are on the website too. This is a collection from QT Fabrics. So this is a digital print. They're called Soiree? I don't know how you say that. Soiree? I'm guessing. But they're beautiful. This would make wonderful borders. Cut them out, fussy cut, some blocks. They're beautiful.
They are.
They're really beautiful. This does reflect some of the price increases we've seen. They're $13.99 a yard, but go look at quiltershq.com. I think you can sort by manufacturer and just do a sort for QT Fabrics, and these will be in there.
Hi, Barb. Welcome to the show. Cold in Northwest Ohio, huh?
We do have a fabric sale tonight after we do. We're only going to do one of the bow tie blocks because we have a lot of fabric to get rid of, but let's go do show and tell.
Nope.
Let's start with Vicky's. This is the class that Vicky is going to teach. This is just beautiful. We got jelly rolls. This is the jungle print, but you can't really tell because, you know, cut them in small enough. You will have enough to do the front and the back of this quilt.
That's really cool.
But this kit does include patterns to do full-size quilts. So we're going to teach you the concept, and you're going to make this quilt. It's all quilted in the hoop. Let me get it really, really close so you can see it. So it's all quilted with your embroidery machine. Isn't that beautiful? She really did a nice job.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the fabric on the back. Even all of her strips, all the animals are facing the right way. If I did this, it would be, you know, leopards kissing frogs. But so this is from Hoop Sisters. They have just an amazing array of quilts and some show winners at quilt festivals that I've seen. So that's that one. This is my show, one of my show and tells. So I finally got it quilted. Here, I'll show you the back because you can see the quilting. It's just a real little crosshatch. And this one I did on my embroidery machine. And I'm just going to bind it in the same fabric as the front. And this is all cross-stitch embroidery on the machine because I don't think I could finish a project like this by hand. I don't have the patience or the time, but you know, hitting the go button on the machine and letting the machine do all the work, I'm up for that. And then this was our AccuQuilt Club project for January. And now it's quilted. And I love this project because this is truly a scrap buster quilt. I did pick out some of the worst fabrics that I thought I had.
Going through her sewing
And I'm
room.
like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's like you're making one of those stews or something, you know. It's like, oh, throw a bit of that in there, throw some carrots in there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Mystery stew.
So this is those pieces of fabric where we buy extra in case we mess up cutting. That's what this is. This is leftover from other projects that I had, and I just sorted them out by lights, and that class is on the YouTube. Not the YouTube. It's on YouTube.
It's on the tube.
The tube.
Cruising in England and London, we're riding the tube.
Yeah, if you have AccuQuilt, this is made with a 1.5 inch strip die. The pattern is on the website, available to download for free. So you can make these, and even if you don't have AccuQuilt, use that pattern to cut a quilt out like this. Even if you rotary cut it, you can still cut this out really, really quick. There's no trimming afterwards with a ruler. You can just sit down and sew, and we love those projects. And I picked out this really cool backing for it. That side should be lighter. It's, nope, is it? Can you see the ombre in it? I don't know if you can. Well, it's darker down there than it is up here. And I'm going to do the binding and same backing. So, yeah.
Somebody asked which design set is the birdhouse quilt.
That is it's Stony Creek. So I have some software. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but you can actually convert real cross stitch patterns to machine embroidery. I'll have to think about the name of it. It escapes me.
Yeah, it'll pop in there.
Yeah. Probably after the show's over, but it will.
We can always have Molly post a link or something. So this is for the Let's Surge class.
Yep, this is a table runner that I think they did.
Mm-hmm.
This is all done with the serger, except the
upside down.
Upside down. You always do this. So this is all made with a serger. So this is a complete serger project. One of the projects that you do in the Let's Surge class. Stuff like this is great for people who are not quite quilt worthy. You can just give them a little table runner.
All the amazing stuff that they're learning in there.
Reversible. So, you know, you could do, you know, Christmas on one side, New Year's on the other, or Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Fall.
Something like that. So that's all of the show and tells. Let's go ahead and start our block. Okay, so we are making bow ties, and if you are rotary cutting this one, I did include the rotary cut shape for this one. If you are rotary cutting this, I would cut out squares and then just piece it. I'll show you how to do it when we get to that one. So I am going to go ahead and cut the whole thing because I'm going to take it home and sew it later.
So, we had a question. Can you post a link to the log cabin?
Yeah, I don't know what this product number was. I wrote it, I think we announced it like last week or the week before. So, in the feed.
Okay.
Yep, we can do a search for it. and post it.
Well, we got a new team member, so Molly's joined us as our marketing coordinator. And so she's helping behind the scenes right now. This is her first show, so everybody welcome her.
Welcome, Molly.
She'll get more stuff posted to the websites and keep you guys updated and get these links posted to the log cabins. And
yep.
You'll have your log cabin plans. And
yeah. So we are using dies numbers 2, 12.1, and 11.1. I don't know why they named them that way. For this block, it's basically bow ties. This is a reason to own the 12-inch cube because you can make 6-inch bow ties with this. This is a great scrap buster. And I'm going to start with the background fabric, which is this die. And we need 32 of these, so each layer is 8. There's 24 right there. Let me just make sure I'm going to have enough here with my one. Yep. So I'm going to cut 2 and 2. Just covering that and that. And always make sure you're sending the salvage through your machine when you cut, so you don't end up with wonky pieces. I've done that. We actually did a demo in AccuQuilt Club where I showed the ladies how far off you would be if you cut on the stretchy grain instead of the straight grain, and it was like a 1/16 of an inch. Which doesn't seem like a lot unless you have 16 blocks, and then you're off by a whole inch.
It's like, oh. Well, you know, it is her first day.
Oh,
they said that she camera shy.
Are you camera shy?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to scare her away.
Give her a chance when she finds out how nice all of you are.
You do have the best community. I mean, you guys are all supportive, and we do appreciate everyone watching the show.
Okay,
thanks,
looks
Nikki.
like we cut more than we needed. So there is my 32, so we won't need that for the kit. We'll use it next week. So that's all of those.
Do we know the kit price this week?
The kit price is $7.32. So you have a half of a width of fabric of your other pieces because we don't need quite as many.
What?
$7.32.
$7.32.
Yep. So we need 8 of each of these, just 2 layers. So you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to cut several of these at a time. I'm just lining up the edge of my cut fabric where the line is with the salvage. And 6. And then we'll get that other color afterwards, just making sure I'm covering that die. There's all of them out of those colors. Time to start die picking my die a little bit.
Die picking.
Die picking. There's so much there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there. I know where you went. And then the last one. So it happens when your die has little strings and stuff down in the die like this. That's when you need to get your pick out and clear those out. So those little strings.
Yeah, because it's just a pad and then there's blades underneath that in the shape. So.
And then they'll stick and won't quite cut all the way through. There's all of those. And you can see them on this one too, right here. They're kind of stuck. So then, out of die 12, we need these little tiny half square triangles, and we need 8 of those. These are already lined up. I'm just going to lay it right across like that. Make sure I'm covering with all of my fabrics.
It does make quick work of it, doesn't it?
It does. I love this system. It's a great system. And there's all of my little half square triangles. Aren't those cute? I think I had too much coffee today.
Well, you were sprinting back and forth in the shop, so it's part of the company's exercise program that we came up with.
Mm-hmm. Lots of caffeine, and then you're...
you know, sprinting from the front of the store to the back of the store. Well, not really sprinting. We don't allow running.
No running in the store. It's
unless
cool.
you've got new shoes. Now, if you've got new sneakers, then we do allow it just to test them out.
I'm going to make a blue bow tie because this is just so pretty, this fabric. Looks like denim. And so I'm going to start with my, we'll call them corners that are knocked off. If you do not have, and you're rotary cutting, if you do have AccuQuilt and you're rotary cutting, you're going to just cut squares instead of cutting that shape out. Cut the square. You're going to line up your little piece on that corner and then sew corner to corner, and then you're just going to cut this excess off. And that will give you that center portion.
Still the 8-inch cube, Joe?
Still the 8-inch cube.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and just piece these on. And then we're going to start with a fabric sale. Oh, somebody's been demoing the...
Oh, was it on turtle speed?
No, it was on 6 stitches per inch. Which is great if you're sewing, I don't know, leather, purses.
Karen said, love the scrappy. Been making a scrappy quilt by Eddie McGinnis. Buckeye Beauty.
Yep. So bow tie is another one. What was her name? She came and did a creative grids class for us. Penny Heron. She did a bow tie quilt that was really scrappy, and it was beautiful. So we need 2 of our little pieces. I'm going to hit these with the iron because I'm working on the bias. Just press that seam and not like wrinkle my block at the same time. And then this is just a 4-patch. Super, super easy.
Beverly said, that small print red is directional. Ask me how I know. I had to unsew a few.
Really? You know what?
Hi, Laurie Ann. How are you?
Leave it. I would. And so our block is going to go together like this.
So Peggy was asking, why does the block say 2W?
2W. It says 2C.
Let's get a good picture of it there for you, Peggy. So should be a 2C.
Yep, 2C.
Seeing it up there. So
what would that be? 24 blocks at W? 24 blocks in a row?
That would be a pretty big quilt, probably, with the how
that
big are the
would
blocks?
be
10-inch blocks or
16-inch?
16-inch blocks. That'd be pretty big.
That would be like...
Hi, Teresa. Welcome to the show.
You could carpet your house with that one.
Oh, quilt carpet. There's a new thing.
We actually had a couple that did that.
Hers says 2W when she printed it. So we'll have to check on that, Peggy. Sorry about that.
Not sure.
Yeah, we'll double check it. Does the pattern look exactly like that?
Well, I was editing it. I don't. I did make an edit, so it's entirely possible that that happened. So let's just piece this one. You got to remember who you're working with here. This one this way. Handy dandy thingamajig.
I just said it's the right pattern. It just
says W.
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. And piece that together. And there you have it. One perfect little bow tie. It's a super fun block. If you have little scraps of fabric and you can get 2 squares and 2 tiny squares like out of it, you can make bow tie blocks out of it. So those little pieces that you want to toss, just make them into bow ties, put them in a box. When you have time, sew them all together, and then you have a fantastic quilt. So we're going to make 4 of each color of these, and then I think it's 16, no, it's 4 of each color, and then 16 bow ties make up this block. And I would recommend piecing these in rows. So you're going to make a blue row and a red row to make that block.
Red bow, come on over.
I know, I was like going to the shining red row.
Oh no!
No, not quite that. So that's how easy the block is. So we put this together and we're having a fabric sale. We love those.
Carrie said blame it on the coffee.
I have a lot of coffee. I feel like I've got, a little bit of the shakes, and I have more. I'm going to drink it too. It's not going to stop me. So, fabric sale.
Yeah. Did you want to show the embroidery machine?
Oh yeah, we have another project that we're doing, of course. So, for those of you that have been to the store, maybe Robert, when I hit start, Robert can walk up and show you the quilt that I made. And this is based on the Jane Stickle quilt, except it's done in cross stitch. So, I like easy, and I love that quilt. I think it's beautiful. I'm not going to make a quilt with that many pieces. There's 200 and, what did I say earlier?
81, I think.
260, 280 blocks in it.
Something like that, yeah.
And they're little bitty. I mean, they're pieces like this and smaller. So I like how beautiful they are. I'm just not going to make it. But I will embroider it because I can hit a button and go. And so I thought it would be really cool in red. So we're doing one, or maybe a smaller version, maybe not the whole quilt, but a smaller version in red. And I wanted to show you, this is the 850 from Elna. It's a brand new machine for them. It's got a pretty decent size embroidery for it. It's a wonderful sewing machine. And so let's just hit the go button. And so I'm doing the embroidery with aerofill thread because it's 50 weight. It's perfect for embroidery. It has a little bit of a shine, but not too much. I don't have to worry about using like a rayon thread that's going to need to be dry cleaned. So this I can throw in the washing machine when it's done. And so we were talking about what to do, and this gets you into embroidery for a really, really reasonable price. And
the equivalent to the Janome S9.
S9, so, yep, be
the
similar to that.
Embroidery sewing combo.
And so one of the things that I was thinking about, you know, how can we make this attractive and get people interested in doing embroidery? And so I was thinking if they purchase this machine, we could give them the embroidery patterns for that. So they're mine, I digitized them, so we can give them to you for this format. So I have it set in on the slowest speed, and we'll stop here in a few minutes and do a color change because I don't want it to get really loud, but it actually does go much faster. Actually, I think the faster speed's a little quieter. What do you think?
It's pretty quiet.
Yeah, it is pretty quiet, and so I'm just going to let this go, and we're going to go show you fabric.
Yeah, so how do you feel about, I mean, Aerofill, you're using Aerofill for embroidery, so I think there were some questions about that, if you want to talk a little bit more about it.
So if you're going to use Aerofill for embroidery, use the 50 weight thread. I'm using a regular size 12 needle. Normally I would use a 75/11, but when I'm using the Aerofill I want a little bit bigger. Polyester thread is just stronger, so it's not going to break quite as easily as Aerofill would. I mean, when you're comparing cotton to polyester thread, there's a huge difference there. But since this is going to be a quilt, and I didn't really want a whole lot of shine on it in the blocks, I thought, why not? And we have, you know, tons of the thread open from the back to do the quilting. We have like little, I think we gave away tons of it. Like last week.
Yeah, the small spools, the leftover spools that we had.
Perfect for a project like this. And so it's just going to move on to the next little piece. We're going to go over and look at fabric. Any more questions?
Sorry, Mr. Cranford, welcome. Welcome, Ellen. How are you? How much is the machine? I'll have to post a link. It's this isn't a MAP price machine. It's a dealer model only, so we have to.
So it's one you have to come into the store and buy. We can't.
We can give you the ballpark.
Yeah.
I'll post a link for it.
But yeah, give them a real close-up view of the embroidery because it's mesmerizing to watch these machines go.
Giant machine or anything like that?
No, it's really not. And
it's pretty lightweight. It's not super heavy.
One of the things I love about the Elma machines like this is the embroidery arm is in the back, right? So, like, it's Elma and Janome. They're the only ones that do it like this. All of the other machines have this extra module that makes the machine, like, really big. This one, it just sticks out the back. You do gotta have some clearance in the back, but if you have it on a cabinet just like this, you can set the machine to embroidery and then go do something else and come back to it when it stops, and it'll automatically stop and cut the thread when it's time to change color. So, hopefully.
Where do you want to show the fabric stuff?
My stuff out of the way. Grab the numbers and we will start. Robert came up with a special price for you tonight for these.
So you did have another question. Will you sell the pattern?
Yes, I will. So I'll have to put together.
Ask and you can have.
So you just need to let me know what format you want them in, and if you are local, you can just bring in your USB and we'll copy them over. There are some templates that I had printed. They're a PDF because this is different. There was a book that was written So they're a little bit different sized. So I actually made templates so that you could cut, like glue them to, there's template paper that you can buy or cardstock, and that actually fits around the embroidered portion of the block, and then you can rotary cut it. So template plastic. So Robert was being
You guys ready for a fabric sale?
ready? Let's do it. So this is yardage, so there's a minimum of 1 yard. And we have lots of some of these bolts. So we're just kind of hoping to reduce our inventory because in the next couple of months we'll be moving a few blocks, and I'd rather not take you with us. We'd rather buy more new stuff.
Yeah.
So Robert said $7.49 a yard, minimum 1 yard purchase. If you have not shopped with us before, when the show's over, please go to quiltershq.com, register for Make It So, and that will give us your information. We will email you an invoice. You can pay it with a credit card or PayPal, and once you do, you can either let us know whether or not you want to ship or pick up, and we'll give you a call or we will send it to you. So on these bolts, comment "Make It Mine," how many yards you want, and let us know whether or not you want to ship or pick up. And they are all going to be $7.49 a yard. This one is number 18.
Hold on, let me get the camera up here so we can get some close-ups.
This is a great neutral. It kind of has a little bit of a green color to it. So number 18. Comment how many yards you would like, and there's quite a bit of yardage on this one. So probably the best way to do it, we get up really close.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really pretty. So you could do a whole quilt with this. This one is kind of actually fits kind of our color of the month. Let's do the color of the month too. This is going to be number 10.
Oh, Airfield Thread Club, yeah.
Yep. And so this goes really well with our color of the month, which is color number 6733.
6733.
And its color name is Twilight. And these are 15% off, which the price did go up. It's $14.99 now, I think. So everybody's price is going up, so take advantage. So this is a great lavender. Comment "Make It Mine." Let us know how many you want, how many yards. Number 10.
Ship or pick up?
Ship or pick up. I think we've done this one before. This is number 48. This is neon. These are Andover fabrics. Really cute. Love this one. This would be great in a kid's quilt. Might be enough to do a back here for a kid's quilt. What did I say the number was? Number 48.
Did you say one was a lavender? This isn't a lavender, right?
No,
last
the
one
previous one was
yeah,
a
the previous
kind of a-
color.
It's a really pale lavender. There's a couple of yards left on this one. Let's do number 16. And this is a blue on cream, and it looks like it's either a brown or it might be a purple circle berry.
Yeah. You can see how big the...
Yeah, really small print. Number 16.
This one's a cool color.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Number 8. This is David Textiles. Beautiful fabric. And guess what? Valentine's Day is just right around the corner.
I can't even believe that. It's already here.
I know. I love Valentine's Day.
There's a big smile. I see. Okay.
It's romance.
Hi, Peggy. You're not late. You're right in the middle of the fabric sale. It's $7.49 a yard.
Number 59. This is another great color. This is kind of a peach with little checks. $7.49 a yard. Let us know whether you want to comment, make it mine, ship, or pick up. This is a great background print for a quilt. There's 3 or 4 of these prints that we have, but I see some really good coordinating prints. I'm going to show you those next. Are we ready for color change?
We are.
Okay, let's go change our color and then we'll continue on.
We do have a giveaway tonight, so be sure and register.
Okay, so one thing I like to use when I'm using aerofill thread is this little tiny spool cap. And I'm going to put this color on top because when I designed these, I designed them to look like seersucker fabric. And so you'll see how easy this machine threads. It only takes a second. And it does have a needle threader and it does have a cutter. Here's on the back side. There we go. Oops. Little spot there, little spot there. And I'm going to trim that big tail. And since I haven't messed with the needle at all, that'll be in the right spot. Oops, missed it. And we are threaded. Oops. And we're ready to start. And so it's just gonna sew these little, I'm gonna clip that tail, there we go, so that it doesn't sew it into it and I don't have to dig it out later. That easy. The nice thing about those blocks is 2 colors. Some of them have 3. But most of them only have 2.
Yeah, they want to. Somebody asked how much the pattern is. You'll have to post something. Like
yeah,
that.
I'll have to put it together. I think we've sold it before for $99.
Yeah.
All right, number 55 will go really well with the one that we just saw. This is a beautiful kind of. Here, I'll put them in the same spot every time, so you don't have to keep moving.
Okay.
This has a beautiful kind of rosy color on brown. 2 great colors like blue and brown, rose and brown go really well together.
Well, Kathy, you're not late. $7.49 a yard.
$7.49 a yard.
Pick up.
Minimum of 1 yard, so at least get a yard. So. This is another one out of that same collection. This is number 6. And this is kind of small flowers on brown. And this is like a real like dark chocolate brown.
Just a little bit there.
But beautiful print. Number, what did we say?
Number 6.
One more from that. This is number 51. And this is kind of like, it has a background, but it has these beautiful flowers on it, and then it looks like shadow prints on the chocolatey colored Beautiful browns. So you can put this with blues too. Comment, make it mine. Let us know where you're going to ship or pick up. Not a lot of this one left. Here, let's turn it around this way. Number 4. So looks like there's maybe a couple yards left here. But tell us how much you'd like and we will figure it out. And it's a great little checkered print.
How much is shipping?
Shipping over $75 is free, and anything less than $75 is $5.99. Flat fee. I love this one. Number 15. This is kind of olive color. Reminds me of a military color.
Yeah.
Kind of an olive.
Yep.
Work really well for a guy's quilt. Not Robert, he likes teal.
If you want some of the 16, Ellen, I would just put it in there, and then if it's in order, Carrie just goes first, second, third, all the way down. So if there's still some available, she can get that out to you.
Yeah, do keep in mind that we do broadcast to YouTube and Facebook, so even if you show up first on Facebook or YouTube, you might not be first. Number 11, same kind of check pattern. I got some of these for myself because these are just great. You can pair colors like this up with just about anything. This would look really wonderful next to purple. It'll go with browns. It'll go with blue. You name it. Okay, moving on.
Playing with color. Jen loves playing with color.
I do. It's my favorite thing. Number 29. I made a quilt with this too.
You did.
I did. Number 29. This is a brown paisley. Not quite right for those rose-colored prints that we saw, but it would go really well with that check that we just had up here. This is a Kim Deal fabric, so this is Henry Glass. Okay, this one's fun. This is blue cactuses. Number 28.
There's little cactuses on it.
Yeah.
You might bring it up just a little closer so you can see it. And I can move up to it. You see the little cactuses?
It's got little red,
cacti, I guess
little
you would
red
call
dots on
right?
it.
Molly studied English, guys, so I gotta be careful. Make sure I get my. Joan does it to me all the time.
Oh, you know. Number 76. This is a great neutral gray. It's got a...
It does look like airplanes sideways.
That's what I thought it was. I think they're flying geese. Could be triangles. Could be fish, too. They kind of have a fish look.
Looks like the other row could be Christmas trees.
Now they are.
Upside down Christmas trees.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the other side. They were right side up for me.
There you go.
There we go.
There.
Number 76.
Julia Rear said she saw fish.
Fish. Yeah, I saw fish too. This is another one of those desert prints. This one is number 25.
You know, fabric's sometimes like art. You can just see whatever, you know.
It's
what you see in it, you know? And it's alright. Yeah.
grapefruit. There you go. I see tiles. more cacti.
Cacti neighbor there.
Number 74. This is all Moda fabrics, this one. But it's red on yellow. So it could be a Christmas cacti.
Ooh. Has anyone ever had a Christmas cacti in their house? A what?
A chief's cacti.
Oh, a Chiefs
Oh.
cacti. How interesting.
Yeah. It's got the Chiefs colors. Sort of. Oh, we finished? We did. We'll get back to that.
We'll show the finished product here in a minute.
Yep.
Still have a giveaway.
This is Henry Glass. This is number 23. This is kind of a mustard color, and I think those are cherries.
I do believe they are cherries.
Remember, minimum 1 yard purchase. Let us know whether you want to have it shipped or pick up.
Oh, there's a microbiologist that chimed in. There is a Christmas cactus species.
Okay.
Thank you, Sherry Lynch.
I lived in the desert for a while. It was a high desert in California, so there weren't really a lot of, it's more shrub brush. And number 22, this is Riley Blake's fabrics. And this kind of has that orange peel.
And giveaway to go in your cabinet.
A giveaway to go in my cabinet?
Yeah, Polly, she got a new cabinet.
Yep, she got two.
Kitty says she has a metal cactus.
A metal cactus.
Put lights on it for Christmas in Arizona. Okay, cool.
There you go.
Nice.
You could cut cactuses out of them and hang it on there.
Ooh, little cactus ornaments. I
With
like
cactus
this.
prints.
Yeah.
I'm feeling inspired. Again, this one is obviously more popular than the yellow. And then this is the blue. These are Riley Blake fabrics. This is number 21. And it's a really kind of a bright pink on a powder blue, baby blue. This one is sold a lot faster. Powder blue, powder room blue. Oh. This is another
Maybe a few more.
Riley Blake, and it's going to be number 70. Number 70. I think those are roses.
Yeah, it looked like it. What do you think?
Really pretty green.
It is really pretty green.
Maybe cabbage roses? Maybe cabbage.
Guro is a tall cactus with arms. And they are cool. Awesome.
We just kind of segue into all kinds of
You never know where this show's
don't
going
we?
to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, not much of this one. This is Robert Kaufman. No. This is not. Yeah, it is. Courtyard Textures. This is number 19. I would
It's a
comment,
really cool color on that one.
take the rest of it because there may be about a yard left. So first come, first serve on that one. Number 14 is a houndstooth green.
Houndstooth green. Now
Well,
that-
houndstooth is... Oh, that's awful. You went in a really bad place with
I'm
that.
sorry.
Houndstooth is the pattern.
Need to brush their teeth.
Yeah. Or it could be Batman, you know. They do kind of look like little Batman. Okay, I think that's all the time we have for fabric.
Yeah, you can do one more.
One more.
Yep, then we'll do show the pattern and then do the giveaway.
Let's do this
Make
one.
sure that you have commented, because that's how we choose a winner.
This is Modern Minis by Laurie Holt.
No purchase necessary.
We have Laurie Holt fabric on clearance.
Somebody was looking at this today and talking about the little sayings on here.
Yep.
And can we see those on there,
Oh, it's
Molly?
got yours on there. It's got a woohoo.
It's got a woohoo.
It's got a woohoo. It's got a did I say that on my way. That's funny. That's funny. Good times. Thank you. LOL. Hugs and kisses.
Yes, Mrs. Cranford, I cannot wait to get to the golf course. It's been freezing, so they close it all the time.
Yep. Okay, that was the last
All
one.
right, anybody want that one?
I could have some fun with that.
Mhm.
There's enough there for a small backing. Okay.
What's the giveaway?
The giveaway is compliments of Moda. Charm squares. Sister Bay. Beautiful colors. We did not order these, but they shipped them to us for free. They ship us sample packs of stuff sometimes. So, one lucky winner.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting to come up with a winner,
Let's
take
check
a look
it
at
out.
how that embroidery came out over here.
Okay.
A little bit.
Raise press foot. So I like these because it does tell you, like, so I just hit the cut button and it's got an error here. So not an error, it's telling me to raise the presser foot. So I should be able to cut now. I think it did, but I'm going to take this out. Pops out just like that. Let's trim up our little jump stitch here. And you'll have to get really close to see. I should have used a lighter, a little bit lighter, kind of red.
And we'll get real close to it here.
Yeah. Okay.
That came out really nice.
Yeah, and so when I digitized this, I did have the home sewing machine user in mind. So the first time I had an embroidery machine, a home embroidery machine like this, about the same size too. And I really wanted to do really dense because I was new to digitizing and I thought, you know, more thread is better. It's not. It was actually pulling the hoop up off of the machine. So it comes out, just pops right out like that. And then this, you can trim with your 4.5-inch square. And just lining up. So your ruler has this little line right here. And so I'm just lining it up with the block with my pieces so that I can make sure. Nope, I need a bigger one.
Ellen, she's gonna get that all set and get a price. So
Yep.
Carrie, or somebody can email you on that, and we can also post a link to it too when it's up there, so everybody gets notified.
Need a 5-inch ruler for that one. So yeah, we can. What are we for the pattern?
Mm-hmm.
This one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get it up there on the website. We'll probably have to do different products for different file formats because there's so many blocks in this quilt to give you all of the blocks, even zipped. It might be too big for our point of sale to upload and download. They have size limitations. I know the Brother machines ended up really big, like
files were bigger.
The files are bigger. They just have more in their file than, say, the DST file. Even Brother can do the DST, though. So even if we can't get that one up there, we will get the DST file, because all machines can read that format. So that's that.
Ellen was looking for the Jeff format, so the Janome one, right?
Yep. So Janome and Elma use the same format, and that's what it's going to look like. Pretty.
And then Viking format as well.
Is VP3.
Yeah.
We also have the VIP if you have a older Viking machine, but if you have an older one, let's upgrade.
The winner tonight, sorry we didn't get it posted up there, was Karen Cavender.
Hey, congratulations, Karen. We'll get these. Actually, you're local. You can come in and pick these up. She was in the store a week ago. Congratulations, Karen. If you got, it will take some time to cut these fabrics tomorrow, so Carrie will go through and make her list. So
Oh, well, thank you, Lois.
we try to get everybody by the end of the day tomorrow. We should be able to do that. So we will reach out to you and let you know if you got fabrics or didn't get fabrics. So
Woohoo!
was that Karen with woohoo?
No, her friend was on there too. So.
That's great.
Yeah. I was like, go woohoo! Go Chiefs!
Go Chiefs. Wish us luck.
I'm sure a Bengals fan.
Yeah,
I'm not. So.
you're a Chiefs fan. He's been a long time Chiefs fan. So not going. That's a cold.
Yeah, or if you guys go back and rewatch or anything like that, and you wanted one of those numbers, just let Carrie know. And as long as it's not the end of the bolt, right, and somebody got it before you, you're welcome to have it. So at that price. So
yeah, you can reach Carrie by direct message on Facebook, or her email is carrie@quiltershq.com, and you can get in touch with her there, or give us a call and ask for Carrie.
913-217.
7736. We will see you soon.
Here we go. Is that it for us tonight?
That is it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had fun. I had fun.
Remember to change your needle.
Change your needle.
Check your thread path.
Check your thread path.
That's it for us.
Have a good night.
Have a great week.